Hello friends, welcome to my channel. Today I'll be showing you the process how you can apply for a foreign driving license exchange in Switzerland. As an example, the process is more or less same in every canton, but for this example, I'm showing you in the canton of Wallis. You go to the the website of Department of Road Transport and Shipping. Go to the driver, scroll down, foreign driving license. So, couple of important point to note here is that you only have 12 months from the date you enter into Switzerland. A police officer can check the date from your residence permit because it always shows the date of your entry. So you only have 12 months to you can use your foreign driving license, but within this time you must exchange your license to a Swiss driving license. If you fail to do so, you have to apply for a driving license from scratch, and it will be a more lengthy process and a more difficult or complicated process, I would say. Because then you have to go to both theory test and practical test. But here on this particular when you are exchanging your foreign driving license, um, it depends on a couple of things. So the main thing it depends on is like which country foreign license you are holding. If you are holding a driving license from a European country which is a part of our EU nation, right, out of these 26 nation, I think your driving license can be directly exchanged, and you need not to give any kind of test. Other than that, so here is the list of countries. If you are holding these driving license, you can directly exchange it, right? It's a very simple process. And if you hold a driving license from any of these countries, like mainly Australia, New Zealand, USA, Canada, Singapore, Japan, I think these 14 country. So what is uh, only for the category of A and B, you need not to give any exam again, any theoretical or practical exam. You just apply, and within a week or 2 weeks you will get your Switzerland driving license, right? But if you are a professional driver, then in and if you have a driving license from any of these category these countries, in that case you have to go through some exam. But for the if you are from one of the European nation country, even if you are a professional driver, I mean you are a commercial driver, you are driving a lorry or a truck, you can still totally exempt from theory test and the test drive as well. But the main objective today, what we wanted to cover, is for the people who are coming outside of Europe and from these countries, so basically who are called third country national. So if you are coming from one of those country, let's take an example of India. If you are coming from India, you have an Indian driving license. What you have to do is you have to apply within 12 months of your entry. You have to apply to your canton. So you may be from Zurich, or you may be from Geneva, you may be from Bern. You have to find the correct website there. It is more process is more or less the same, but as an example I'm showing you for Wallis here. So what you have to do again, you have to just download a form. You have to put a your photograph. You have to have send your original driving license, and you need a copy of your residence permit. Only these documents are required. These are for professional category, so I'm not covering this here. I'm mainly covering the personal driving license. And what is an important thing to note here in this particular application form, if I'll open it and show to you, if you go to this application form, there is a section here. This particular, it's for your eyesight, okay? And you need not to go to any general physician on something, just go to an optician, and they will only charge about 20 franc, right? It's written here, it's that they just charge you 20 franc. They will fill this, it's a very small test, they will stamp and date it, and then you fill this entire form, put your photograph, fill all the information, sign it, and send it along all the document and with your original foreign driving license. So that is a little catch, because without a driving license, then how will you drive? So, you keep a photocopy of your driving license or digital copy of your driving license. You can use it, and you can tell them that, in case you police stops you, you can tell them that you are in the process of exchanging your driving license, and you have sent it to the motor department. So I think that is enough. That's not a problem. And again, it's an expensive process again. The fees is mentioned here, like they charge you 70 franc for the exchange, 53 for issuing the driving license, 20 for creation of a permit card, 90 to 80 for a controlled driving test. So this is the physical test which you have to do. And the last one is a additional theory test in case you are one of these categories. So categories are mentioned here for. So basically, to drive a normal car, you need a B category of your driving license. So what will happen after this? Once you submit all this document, you will receive your, if everything, your all documents are in order, everything is fine, you will receive your provisional driving license. It's a yellow color paper with your photograph, and it's written like which category vehicle you can drive, and it has an end date. So basically you get it about 3 months time, and they will also give you a pre-appointment where you go on that particular date for the physical driving test. So you can use this provisional driving license to drive the car, practices as much as possible. In the letter which you receive, it is mentioned that it is recommended to take classes from a driving school, but it is also mentioned that it is not mandatory. So it is all up to you if you want to go through a school or you want to do it yourself. But they are giving you 3 months time so that you can be fully ready to give the driving test. Driving test is, you have to prepare well, because you must make sure that, uh, see, in Switzerland or any European country, pedestrian has a lot of privilege, and when you drive you must be very very careful. uh, I think that is what the process is about. If you are able to clear your drive test, then yeah, you will get the your Switzerland driving license. And how you can crack your physical driving test in first attempt, I'll be covering that in my next video. So thanks for watching. Bye.